Okay, for video number 4, so we did an adaptive toolpath, and if I simulate it, you're going to see that it missed a lot of different areas. So we're going to come back, because it's a 1/4-inch tool and it maybe couldn't fit. So we're going to come back and we're going to do a finishing operation with a smaller tool, the 1/8-inch tool. So make sure you go back up to the 3D, not the 2D. The 3D adaptive clearing, and you're going to select from your keychain tool library, and you're going to pick tool number 4, which is the 1/8-inch end mill, flat end mill. Pick it and select. Now from here, of course, all the feeds and speeds are already brought in with the tool. So we're going to pick the geometry, and the same thing, we're going to go to the boundary. We're going to go down to selection, and we're going to pick the perimeter, outside perimeter. You can pick top or the bottom edge, it doesn't matter. Once it's highlighted, now we're going to pick under rest machining. We must change the source from the stock to from previous operations. This allows Fusion to calculate what to cut from whatever was missed from the previous operation instead of from the stock, because we already cut some material. So we're going to tell it to look from previous operations, which would be this operation. Next tab. The heights, we're going to tell it the same thing that we did over here, which is if there's any through features, to go an extra -0.05. That's it for this. The 4th tab, we're just going to turn off stock to leave. And the very last tab, what we're going to do, go back to passes, it's very important, to turn off machine cavities. Okay? Unless your 1/4-inch tool was not able to cut anything. If it was not able to cut anything and it wasn't able to get in and do anything, then I would turn machine cavities on. If you have this on, what's going to happen is the 1/8-inch tool is going to go in and it's going to remachine all of this stuff, which is going to add machine time. So I think what I'll do in this video is I'll show you what happens with it on and then off again. So I'm going to turn mine off, since I already have the 1/4-inch tool that comes in here and machines most of this. So I'm going to turn it off. And then on the last pass, what we're going to do is we are going to change our helix to 8 degrees and our ramp diameter again to 0.05 and 0.05. And then I'm going to hit OK. Now, since this is a rest machine operation, you'll see once it calculates, the tool only goes in the areas that it missed. So you can see the tool paths picking up all the stuff that was missed. Now, I'm going to open that up again. If I were to have left on the machine cavities, watch what would have happened. I'll leave that generate. See how it goes in and it remachines that surface, which is wasteful in this situation in terms of the toolpath time. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to undo and let it generate the toolpath with only the rest machining areas that are necessary. But again, if your 1/4-inch toolpath, which is this one, was not able to achieve entry into those areas because it was too small, then you're going to want to make sure that that cavity checkbox is turned on. And I'll check your files, so that'll be okay. All right, so there you go. Now you've got all your adaptive toolpaths complete. If you want to simulate, you could definitely simulate and watch it. Thanks for watching this part 4. We'll see you in part 5.